Happy Veterans Day. Today is November 11th, 2022, and I want to wish Happy Veterans Day to all of our military, past and present. And we want to check in with my favorite soldier, Corporal Grayson Jewell, in the Army stationed in Fairbanks, Alaska at Fort Wainwright. So let's check in and see how Grayson is doing.
Stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom and they can't take that away.
Hello everyone, I am Grayson Jewell. I am a corporal in the U.S. Army. I am 22 years old. I'm from Pickens, South Carolina. I went to school at Embla Elementary, then went to Pickens Middle School, and then Pickens High School, where I graduated in 2018, where I shortly joined the Army as a 19 Delta Cavalry Scout and went to basic training at Fort Benning, Georgia. After I graduated, I was sent to Fort Hood, Texas, where I spent a few months and then got shipped out to South Korea, where I stayed for 9 months, training with the South Korean Army and being a defense force for South Korea, and then returned back to Fort Hood, where I finished out my first contract there and re-enlisted for my second contract to Fort Wainwright, Alaska. Fort Wainwright, Alaska is located right outside of Fairbanks, Alaska, in the interior in the Arctic tundra of Alaska. 15 to 20 miles from North Pole, Alaska, which is not the real North Pole, but Santa is there, and he's there year-round. Back to Fort Wainwright, I'm a part of the 11th Airborne Division, where we specialize in Arctic warfare, which is what this top tab symbolizes. We train in the winter environments the majority of the year, where we learn how to move through the 6 feet of snow that we get a year using skis, snowshoes, ski poles, and sleds, and behind vehicles that we use to ski behind to get us different places quicker in the snow. In Alaska, there's Mount Denali, which is the tallest mountain in the continent of North America. There are also very tall mountains surrounding Denali, but they're overlooked by Denali's sheer size. Then wintertime hits, and it's anywhere from 20 degrees to negative 50 degrees in the winter, depending on how the winter is that year, with a decent amount of snowfall happening in the fall and springtime in Alaska. In Alaska, there are many wild animals such as moose that you will see everywhere around the state. There are bears, more so closer to the coast, near Anchorage and Wasilla and Palmer, that area of Alaska. There are foxes that you can watch throughout the year change from their summer colors to their winter colors. There are bald eagles here. There are reindeer, there are caribou. There are also polar bears here, and many different types of fish. My job in the Army is a 19 Delta Cavalry Scout, which means I provide reconnaissance and intelligence of the battlefield while being on the ground behind enemy lines.
Thank you, Grayson, for sharing with us, and thank you for your service. Happy Veterans Day.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the U.S.